Hey guys, I got another video on something I think some of you might be curious about. This time it's on the Camelbak bottle pouch. I think there's only like 2 videos out there on YouTube about this little thing. Well, it's not exactly little, but there's very few information about this pouch. I guess it's because it's a pretty straightforward concept. It's an insulated pouch with some uh, MOLLE webbing on the back, a little bit of MOLLE webbing in the front, and an opening. That's it. It's a simple pouch to carry for carrying your bottles. Camelbak designed this to carry their own their own style of bottles, which is a little taller and slimmer than regular bottles. Hence why this pouch is a little bit different shape, but the pouch, still holds a regular size Nalgene bottle without problem. There's nothing really special about the pouch, but I just wanted to show you guys because I myself was wondering whether or not to get this pouch when I first came across it. And the reason for that is because there's not a lot of information regarding this pouch. There's more information regarding Maxpedition's own pouch, which I thought about it, but it was too expensive for my taste. It was like $34, and it came with an extra accessory pouch in the front, which I think is great if that's what you want. But what I wanted, it was a much more clean looking, much more slim design with less things going on, and I wanted to already come with the MOLLE, with the Maxpedition one. With the MOLLE attachment. With the Maxpedition pouch, you had to buy that separately, which I think is total bullcrap. You shouldn't have to, especially if a pouch costs that much. I think it should it should already come with its own attachment. But anyway, this pouch, it's made overseas. I know a lot of people have told me that Camelbak's products are made in the United States, but actually no. Like I said before, the pouches and backpacks are made in the Philippines. I have the tag right here. I don't know if you can see it right there. There you go, made in the Philippines. Just like their backpacks, that doesn't diminish the quality at all. Maxpedition products themselves are made in Taiwan, and they're built very well. These ones are also built very well. I don't know if you can see how well done the stitching is, but it's pretty straight, pretty clean. But anyway, this pouch has some insulated foam in it. I don't know if you can tell how much it is. I couldn't really tell you how much it is myself, like a quarter insulated foam, and it's pretty straightforward. It has this drainage hole at the bottom, fits the Nalgene 32-ounce bottles perfectly, and this one is a little taller than the regular Nalgene bottles because I have a cap on it. The regular size usually will just be this, but it also not only fits this type of bottles. It fits the clean canteens 17 ounces, and also fits the clean canteen wide mouth 27 ounce, even with the taller cap, and it still closes perfectly fine. It's a little too big for this slimmer types, but it actually will fit a 40-ounce clean canteen wide mouth bottle. It won't fit the narrow mouth bottles because those are taller, but it will fit the 40-ounce wide mouth clean canteens. I've tested at the store before, and it will. And it also will fit the Liberty aluminum bottles, even though also the cap it's pretty tall too. This one, you might have to push it down a little bit because see that's far it goes, but you can still close it. It still works. You can see how it bulges up a little bit right here. But anyhow, the The insulation works well. It's not as good as, say, if you had a, let me see, a insulated bottle. Like I have this small 12 ounce clean canteen insulated bottle. This one's work better overall than a insulated pouch. The reason for that being because the insulation, these are vacuum sealed, and there's no air touching, or there's no air between the walls of the bottle that will make whatever temperature last a lot longer. With this ones, what they do is basically it's similar, but since it's not vacuum seal of any kind, it's just insulation foam. It will keep the temperature of whatever liquid you have. It will keep it longer, but it won't be as good as an insulated one. So if you're looking for a way to keep your liquids cold or hot for long periods of time, I recommend you just get an insulated vacuum sealed bottle right away. But the advantage that this offers is that you can attach it to the MOLLE of your backpack, or your tactical vest, or your plate carrier, or even you can just carry it around like this. I'm using different bottles. As you can see, I have a lot of bottles. And when I go running, I just like to, I have the bottle full of lemonade, and I just throw it in there, close it, go for a run, and when I go back, this is in my car. Whatever liquid I left in here is still pretty cold. Also, I've noticed that the tighter it is, like this one, the colder or hotter the liquid will stay. If it's thinner, you can see the extra space. It won't last as long. Again, the reason being because the less air that is caught between the bottle and the container or the pouch, the better it will keep the temperature of whatever it is they have in there. Also, if anybody's wondering, it will not fit a jet boil pouch or thing. I mean, you will, but yeah, you see, that's too tight. I mean, I can probably push it in there, but it's gonna be a bitch to get it out. So I don't want to do that. There are other options out there also besides the Maxpedition pouch. I know that Tad Gear has their own pouch, which I think is great. I like the idea of the Tad Gear one better because it has a buckle, which I think is easier to disconnect and close than a zipper. Maxpedition has their own, but again, I don't like theirs as much. Not only because of price, but because the design, I don't find it very... I think this design is better because it's simpler. I like how the zipper is just at the very top instead of being like somewhere between the fabrics. And the way they've done theirs, Camelbak has done this one, it makes it easier to undo and then to close again. But again, that's just my own preference. I know that Granite Tactical Gear has their own insulated MOLLE pouch. And besides the MOLLE pouches and tactical pouches out there, there are a lot of other ways for you to get an insulated container for your bottles. I know that Clean Canteen has their own, Nalgene has their own, Camelbak has their own. I mean, besides this one, they're recreational pouches. Anyway, oh, and also this little thing right here is to pull the inside, and then you can tell, to secure whatever pouch or whatever bottle it is, especially bottles with narrow tops. This will keep it secure. I don't know why you will need that, especially if you close it, it's going to stay secure, period. But hey, it's there. Oh, and also the biggest factor as to why I finally decided to get this pouch, which I've considered getting many times before, is because it's cheap. I got it for $20 shipped, and $20 that's flat, no shipping, no taxes, no anything. Again, like I said, the Maxpedition one is probably gonna cost you around $30 plus whatever shipping that you need to get, plus whatever MOLLE attachments that you need to get. The Tab Gear one's going to cost you even more. I mean, that looks like a great pouch, and it's also bigger than this one, which to me that was not something I wanted, because this one is fairly streamlined. If I wanted to, I can carry this one on the size of my Lightspeed without much problem, and it's very very clean looking, very slim design. Any pouch that is bigger than this, to me, that's just too bulky to have on the outside of my backpack. I've actually not been using this on the outside. I've been using it on the inside of the backpack, mainly because I haven't had the need to have it attached on the outside. But I have done it before, and these attachments are actually pretty solid, pretty secure. They work just as advertised. Also, the Granite Gear pouches are going to cost you a lot more. Those are made in the USA. The Tab Gear one's made in the USA, but they're going to cost you a lot more. Now you're looking at spending more than $30, plus shipping, plus whatever. So, and Tab Gear is not even making their pouch right now. So, I think this is a great, neat little cheap pouch, which you can also use for all the kinds of things. If you want to protect electronics, if you want to protect a camera lens, this pouch will do that for you. If you want to protect optics for your rifle scopes or anything, this will do that for you. So again, it's inexpensive, it's cheap, it does the job. Oh, and it's made out of 500D Cordura. Yeah, it's made out of 500D Cordura. It works very well. And the only thing I wish you could that will be different is have a couple of D rings here in the back, because many times I find myself using just the pouch by itself with nothing else, and I wish there was a way to carry the pouch. I'm thinking of sewing a webbing loop right here, so I can just carry it without much issue. Anyway, sorry I went on 12 minutes talking about a bottle pouch, but I thought you guys might want to know everything you need to know about this pouch, or everything that you can do. Great little thing. Anyway, have a good day, guys, and thanks for watching.